Probably that monster Nath warned us about, if I had to guess.
Do you think this might have been where one of those lights that shot out of the wedge landed?
But why this location? If the purpose of the wedge is to harvest Dana's astral energy.
We can figure that out later. If that thing gets into town, it's going to cause chaos. We need to take it down and move on. Let's go! This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Here it comes! Focus!
On your toes, everyone!
It's time!
Suddenly turning tail doesn't seem so ridiculous.
Why? Are you scared?
Me? Are you?
Do you even have to ask? Of course I'm scared!
Focus up before we become that thing's lunch.
It's summoning Zoogle?
Take care of them while keeping an eye on it!
In a bind?
Not on my watch!
Far enough! Here, let me help!
Through armor!
First aid! Places down you!
You picked the wrong fight! Rising Wyvern!
Elusive deity!
Luna Rongo!
Soaring blast!
There you go! Don't let up!
Rising Wyvern!
Illuminate the dark!
Rising Wyvern! Luna Rongo!
Back into the fray!
Seismic rupture!
Back into the... I'm all stopped up!
Rising Wyvern! Now, you're not freely!
Take it down!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Hurricane!
Off with you!
Now I can let loose!
Stalagmite!
Luna!
I'll be saving this one!
Rending you apart!
Nothing gets by me! Hard up!
The flame inside me
Back into the
yearns
fray.
to be
Lightning
let
orb.
free! Ignite!
Raging Cascade!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz. Reflect on my sin.
Here's a healing
Can't
arc!
get out of... I shall ensure you survive this.
Rising Wyvern!
I'll face you.
This one's mine!
Luna Rongo!
Crescent flash.
Not on my watch!
Amazing.
Here's the lightning descent!
Rending you apart. Bloody
Illuminate the dark! Magic is down! Holy Land!
Ready and rarely!
Benediction light.
I can carve through armor!
Here! Rising Wyvern! Luna Rongo!
Annihilation!
Elusive deity!
Radiant
Brilliant
storm!
performance!
Close touch! I'll heal you all!
Rising Wyvern!
Supernova!
I can handle it!
Raging Cascade!
Wide open!
It won't escape
Luna
me.
Ignite!
Breath!
Here I come! Hurricane Thrust!
Inherit!
Oh! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Here come more!
You'll just have to keep fighting.
Back into the fray now!
The enemy wields arms too.
Rising Wyvern!
You'll soon see about that!
Hurricane Thrust!
An expert! No more playing nice!
Ready and rarely!
Bathed in blood.
Rending you apart!
Rising Wyvern! Luna Rongo!
Negative gate! I never miss!
We did it!
As impressive as always.
In a
Here I hope
bind?
there was improvement.
No, I mean you're even better than ever. I've never seen Xion actually look flustered. Hold on to your arms. Here I come!
I'm Xion!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Benediction
Take
light.
it!
Hurricane Thrust!
Illuminate the dark!
Luna Rongo!
Holy Quiver! Holy Land! You are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, I'll come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
Try harder! Take this! I will through.
Lightning orb!
Not
Raging
now,
Cascade!
not ever!
Sleep now.
Luna Rongo!
Come in handy.
Okay, here. Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword, and with my thorns.
Xion.
Reinforcements incoming! Not a problem!
Dating pile fighter!
Rising Wyvern!
If it's in
Luna
the sky,
Rongo!
it's
Dating
mine.
pile fighter won't save you!
This
I
one's
never
all mine.
miss.
Blue Easter!
Benediction light.
Luna Rongo!
Handle it. What would I do without you?
Denied!
Our arts are being interrupted.
Illuminate the dark!
Rising
Hold on to
Wyvern!
your art. Here I
Luna
come!
Rongo!
Take this!
Annihilation!
No further!
Light astral energy!
Tear! Hurricane Thrust!
I'll face you!
Luna Rongo!
Right!
Can't be happening.
Stay away from my friend!
Don't mind if they're all coming after me!
I'm coming, Renwell.
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine.
Try harder! Ignite!
Another incantation ruined!
I can carve through walls!
What was I thinking?
I'll heal you all!
Rising Wyvern!
with the earth!
Luna Rongo!
Bathed in blood.
Here I come!
The art expert coming through! Here's a healing wind astral energy! Don't mind if I do! Light astral energy!
I'm ready! Rimbo!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Blood.
Rending you apart!
Bloody
Holy Rolla!
Rising Wyvern! Luna Rongo!
Here it goes! Burning!
Not today!
Raging
Can't get out of this!
Tear! Try harder! You're mine! Luna Rongo!
Benediction light.
Heal! Ready and ready!
Healing circle! It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone!
Everyone all right?
We won't surrender. We won't retreat. Not yet.
Whatever you do, just please stay safe.
How are we supposed to take on something so big?
I'll handle it. Just watch and learn.
Can't be happening.
You'll pay for that! That's enough! Go back down! Everyone okay?
Yeah, I think so.
That thing scared the pants off me.
It felt like it had a different aura than other Zeugles, didn't it?
Yeah. It wasn't like the one that Almadria sicked on us either.
Its elemental astral energy variance was out of this world. It was like fighting a lord.
I guess it's safe to assume that if it came out of the wedge, it must have played some part in helping harvest astral energy. But what?
Perhaps a living spirit vessel? It's plausible, given the location. Or it may be part of a new force dispatched to regain control of Dana.
If we assume that monster was one of the 4 beams of light, we must have prevented something from taking place here.
I'd like to think so, knowing how much grief it gave us. But at least with that out of the way, we can keep moving forward now. Let's go.
You sure you still want to press forward? If something happened to you...
Hey, is that it over there?
Did you remember something?
No, but I have seen this starship before. This is it. This is the ship I traveled in when I escaped from Lenegis.
Three centuries later, and it's no worse for wear. I'll take a look at the internals.
Damn! I'm amazed it still works at all after all this time.
The past meets the present. I really am from a different time and place.
Yeah, but you've got us now, Alphen.
Not only that, but you've helped out so many people, too.
Law's right. Rinwell too. You're one of us now. No more carrying the weight of history on your shoulders. You're a part of this world.
Right. Thanks, you guys.
How's it look?
It should fly. All internal systems seem to be operating. However, considering how long it's remained inactive, I suspect it will take some time before it's ready for takeoff.
How much time are we talking here?
Starship mechanics are not what I'd call my forte, so I'd rather not hazard a guess.
So we've just got to sit around here and wait? I'm terrible at waiting.
That's because you're a child. Oh, but how about we use this time to prepare and gather supplies for the trip?
Good idea. Who knows when we'll be back from Lenegis once we leave? We should prepare ourselves for every possible scenario before we go.
Let's try not to stay away too long. I'd hate for anything to happen to the place while we're gone.
Either we race ahead, or we take due precaution to ensure we have no regrets. I shall leave it up to you as to how we proceed, Alphen.
Works for me.
It's funny, isn't it?
What is?
All this. When we first started this thing, did you ever imagine we'd be going to Lenegis? After all, this is the sort of thing I was rebelling against when I ran away from home, right?
I'm sure Zephyr would be proud if he knew what his son was doing right now.
And a little shocked, too.
We're defying the order of things that have persisted for 300 years. Deep down, I knew our journey would lead to confronting Lenegis.
Yeah, you maybe, but you're a Renan. The rest of us can barely even picture what it means to leave Dana.
No offense to Shion and Dohalim, but it's worth remembering we're heading into enemy territory.
No offense taken, and this is no picnic for me either.
Remember, our aim is to ensure that both Lenegis and the Renan homeworld leave Dana alone for good. I don't think we'll be able to avoid a fight.
Is there no way we can talk them into leaving us alone?
The people of Lenegis?
Sure. I mean, we found a way to make it work with Shion and Dohalim, right? And it's not just us. If places like Menancia can do it, Then why can't we?
Because there are still many of my kind who believe it was right and natural that Rena reigns over Dana. There are those on Lenegis who have never stepped foot on Dana. I doubt whether they'd even listen to Danans.
Look, none of us want to fight. But these are the same people who fired that wedge down on Dana. What happens next is on them.
Right. We're not going to sit back and wait for them to oppress us again.
Right.
Don't forget, there's also a good chance the Red Woman is somewhere on Lenegis. And wherever she is, we should find the Renaissance too.
That's right. If we can take it back, then Xion can finally get rid of her thorns. Xion?
Yeah.
Where? Xion? Where'd Xion go? How could she just go off on her own? Xion. Xion! It's your thorns? But why? You okay? Just now, it looked like you used your maiden powers to suppress your thorns. You can really do that?
Stay out of my way.
Wait a second. Are you planning to go alone?
Shut up!
Why would you do this?
I told you to shut up!
I won't let you.
I mean it.
I refuse to let you.
I won't tell you again. Move or I'll shoot.
If that's the case, then go ahead and shoot me!
Do you remember back when I was stabbed? By Volron?
Yeah. I thought for sure that he had killed you back there.
That wasn't the first time.
Huh?
The first time was when I was only a child. After that, no matter how often, I just couldn't die.
Couldn't die? So you're immortal? How's that even...
believe you, Shion. But tell me how is something like that possible?
My thorns. They're me, but at the same time not. They're part of me. I have no idea why, but my thorns will never let me die. At least not before I'm meant to.
You can't die before your death?
When my thorns free themselves, it will be my death. I've seen it. A darkness that swallows up everything until nothing remains. It's a vision of oblivion I can't escape. I want to believe it's all just a bad dream. But no matter what I tell myself, I know it's not.
Yeah, but you... Wait. The whole reason you needed the Renaissance was to get rid of your thorns, right?
If I burn away what's inside, then what will happen to the rest of me? Right. Either way you look at it, I'm going to die. But if I am going to die, I figure I can at least take my thorns out with me. That's what I've been after this whole time.
That's why you turned your back on your fellow Renans and chose to fight with us, isn't it? And while we've all been fighting to keep on living, you have been with us fighting desperately to die.
That was the plan. But then I met all of you. And before I knew it, I didn't want to die anymore.
Shion, don't lose hope yet. We'll find a way to save you. There's still time to.
It's pointless.
Why?
Because the darkness won't just consume me. The truth is, it will consume all of existence as well. It was only a suspicion at first, but ever since the Red Woman triggered my maiden powers, I've been more certain than ever before. It was then that I finally came to realize my powers were holding my thorns in check the entire time. But they don't anymore. Not since Lenegis, when the wedge fell. Every day, I feel the thorn's power growing stronger inside of me. Pretty soon, I won't be able to hold them back anymore. And when that happens,
They will consume all existence.
And that's why you wanted to leave by yourself. You planned to find the Renaissance on your own and sacrifice yourself to stop the thorns.
But that's... too much. It's way too much.
when this all began, I didn't care what happened to me or anyone else. And what happened to the Renans or the Danans didn't matter to me at all. I know I have to die, but I don't want to. Not now that I have this. I wish we had never met. Then I wouldn't have to feel this way.
Shion!
Alvin?
Living for the sake of dying is no better than being a slave. How can you endure this?
Alvin.
It's not fair. I don't care what anybody says. I won't let it happen. We can fight this. We'll fight until the end together. Isn't that what you said to me before?
Even if it should mean that it'll be the end of everything else, too?
Shion, what do you want? It's your decision, ultimately. But if you decide not to fight fate, I will. Even if I have to do it alone.
No, you won't be alone. I'll fight as well.
Count me in as well. I want to be a force for good, not hate.
And me too. I meant it with all of my heart when I told you before. Neither of you are alone in this at all.
You guys...
And I, for one, don't believe this venture is without hope.
Huh?
Shion is the descendant of a maiden from 300 years ago. Given the circumstances, it seems very likely that those events have some connection to her thorns. The true nature of which, I imagine we will discover as we make our way to Lenegis and uncover the truth of what's unfolding here.
I take it you mean we might find a way to get rid of her thorns and she'll live?
It's certainly possible. Though I suspect the nature of the Sovereign is connected somehow.
So be it. I've already lost everything I had once. And I won't let it happen again. Shion. No matter what happens from now on, we're right here with you. All of us are. You are not alone.
You guys. You're all so stubborn. Thank you, everyone. For right now, and a little while longer, I just want to hold on to this dream. And most of all, more than anything else, I want to be with all of you!